Today is NBA trade deadline day, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are the particular team that is making some moves today. Now, I apologize if you can't see this entire board, but I wrote down all the trades that they've been involved in today, and what it's appearing to me is they're preparing for this franchise after LeBron, because they're assuming that LeBron won't be a Cavalier next year. We're all assuming he won't be a Cavalier next year. So let's go over the trades they've been involved in today. Let's start with the one where they were with the Lakers. The Cavs received from the Lakers Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr., and in exchange they gave the Lakers back Isaiah Thomas, Channing Frye. They also included the Cavaliers' first round pick in this trade. And I think this is a good trade on both sides because the Cavs get younger, faster, more athletic players, and the Lakers, especially with this first round pick, because the Lakers are a really young team. They could be on the rise. If they can get a couple more picks to work out for them, I think the Lakers could be a team that can make a playoff run over the next year or two. So I think this is going to pay off for both sides, especially because Isaiah Thomas enjoys LA and he wanted to sign with the Lakers back when he was a free agent just a couple of years ago. So I think this trade works out for both sides. Let's start with this three-team trade they're involved in with the Jazz and the Kings. The Cavs received Rodney Hood and George Hill. The Jazz received Jay Crowder and Derrick Rose. And the Kings received Joe Johnson and Amon Shumpert. I think this trade also works for the Cavs because they're getting younger players, more athletic players. And plus Derrick Rose, he hasn't really Derrick Rose and Isaiah Thomas, they haven't really panned out for Cleveland so far. The struggling with Cleveland is surrounding the cast around LeBron. And I think what this trade deadline did is it gave LeBron more help from more athletic players. Now let's start with this final trade they had with the Heat. The Cavs received a second round pick, which being talked about as, in quotations, highly protected, and the Heat received Dwayne Wade, LeBron's best friend on the Cavs. So what these three trades, what it's describing is they're preparing for life after LeBron. Because Dwayne Wade only has maybe one more season left in him after this year. I think Dwayne Wade will hang it up after the 2018-2019 season. And plus the Cavs' second round pick. Normally second round picks don't necessarily pan out right away in the NBA. But the Cavs need to get younger talent, especially building up for the future. Just any draft pick can set up for a successful future. And that's what the Cavs are doing today. They're not only setting up for trying to get a better chance of getting back to the NBA Finals and playing the Golden State Warriors again, most likely. Because the only team that can beat the Warriors in the Western Conference is probably the Rockets. So the Cavs are trying their best to get back to that NBA Finals and get LeBron one more championship for Cleveland before he leaves. Because there are talks that he is not going to be on the Cavs next year. A lot of us think LeBron will not be on the Cavs next season. So preparing for a playoff run and for life after LeBron. So that's what they're mainly preparing for. And also preparing for the future. So comment below your thoughts on these trades. If there's any more trade deadline news that is worth mentioning, I will get back to you. So like and subscribe, share your thoughts down below, and I'll see you later.